Christmas has just passed and I absolutely love Christmas, and for this channel Christmas is also very important because for Christmas I received a lot of great outdoor and bushcraft gear and accessories that should be coming up in these future videos. So in today's video I'm going to be going through all this gear that I received for this Christmas 2021. Please note though, before I begin, that I've not made this video in order to show off about my gear or brag about it. It's just because I think a lot of this gear will come up in future videos, so far I will make a video talking about all of it. But just before I start, I would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope all you guys and your families had an amazing Christmas and an amazing day and a festive period and all that. And I hope you're really looking forward to 2022, because I certainly am looking forward to that year and this channel and all the adventures to come next year. So I'm going to start off this birthday gear haul video by talking about the piece of gear that's probably the main piece, the piece that I was super excited about, the piece that I filmed the intro of this video for, and that's this. Now, if you don't know anything about camera gear, then you won't know what I'm on about, and I'm not going to try and make this video all about this, because I know this is an outdoor channel, but this is a gimbal for your phone, so basically it stabilizes your footage. Put your phone on there, it doesn't make it shaky, but it also allows you to do cool movements and moving time lapses and things like that. So that's what I filmed the intro of this video too, but it's low on charge, and so I've had to switch to using my traditional setup. But yeah, that's the first piece of gear I got for Christmas and I would like to talk about. And then in addition to that, another thing that I've got, which I would like to talk about, is clothing. Obviously, after just finishing my mini series of how I stay warm during winter, which in case you haven't seen, I'll link down in the description, I talked about how much clothing is important to keep you nice and warm when outdoors. So for instance, this trespass hoodie thing I got for Christmas, I got some new trainers, some new shorts and some great clothing, and I've actually brought some clothing accessory with me today, which I'll talk about. But yeah, that's the first thing, just some clothing, which makes it super great to keep lovely and warm when outdoors. So clothing. And now I'm going to split the next bits of gear into two categories. As you saw, I brought a pouch out with me, which contains a lot of gear, and the pouch itself is an item. And then I've also got some kayaking gear and some other gear. So we'll start off with the kayaking gear. So kayaking is one of my favourite hobbies to do whilst outdoors. I love water sports in general, and kayaking is one of my favourite. I've got my own kayak, which I've made a video on. I'll link that also down in the description in case you didn't see. But I got a couple of accessories for my kayak for Christmas. So one's in my pouch, which I'll get to in a bit. But another thing I got was these Overmont paddles. So it's actually one paddle, double-ended paddle for kayaking. They just slot together. It's two-piece paddles, so they go into two pieces, as you can tell. And they just slot together and make a paddle for paddling, for kayaking. And these should be great because my kayak's a two-person kayak, so me and my dad normally goes out in it, but it only comes with one double-ended paddle. So this should be brilliant for me to use. And then another thing is a buoyancy aid, or PFD, whatever you want to call it. Again, I have got one of these, which I got a couple of years ago, but it's getting quite small for me and it's not the best. But this is a Yak PFD, or buoyancy aid. I'll link all the gear that I talk about down in the description. Yeah, this buoyancy aid should be brilliant. Again, it's just to basically update my safety gear. Safety is super important. This should be brilliant for keeping me afloat when kayaking. So now I've got one more piece of gear to talk about, and then we'll get into the pouch. Okay, so the other piece of gear that I've got to talk about is my new sleeping bag. So sleeping bag is one of those things that I've obviously got for camping, but not a really good one or a really lightweight one. But this is a Vango Ultralight Pro 200. It's a 3-season bag, and actually, because we've had people staying around for Christmas lately, I've actually slept on this in my home, but slept on this, I should say actually, for the past couple of nights, and it's been really warm. Really warm. Hoping to do a full review on this because it's got tons of great features like neck baffles, zips that can go up either way, all kinds of great features. But that's the first thing. It's a blue colour, the sleeping bag itself, but I've just packed it away from using it to sleep last night. And yeah, just an amazing one that should be great for camping, because I'm hoping to do a lot more ultralight camping in 2022. Okay, so now onto the pouch. Now I'm going to hopefully do a review, separate videos on a lot of this gear, because I don't want to go too in depth in this video. But basically, this pouch is a piece of gear I got, and then everything inside it also is. So the first thing, as you can tell, is pouches. Now a couple months ago I did a review of some David Friars pouches which I got for my birthday, and I got some more for Christmas. So this is just a small zipped pouch that isn't actually on the store yet. So super excited about this. And then this is a big box pouch that should be brilliant for keeping big gear in, like big if I want to put clothing in. And then this small pouch which I've got full of gear should be brilliant for keeping smaller items in. So in this pouch I've got a few like bushcrafty kind of outdoorsy more accessories, so I'll get into that in a bit, but we'll see what else is in this pouch. So I've got 3 more items in this pouch. So the first of which, let's start off with this, is another kayaking accessory, and they're neoprene gloves. So these are made out of the same material that like wetsuits are made out of, and they're lovely neoprene gloves that should be brilliant for mainly kayaking. That's what they're made for, by Lomo, which is a good kayaking and water sports brand. But they should also be great for surfing, stand-up paddleboarding, just looking around at the beach or in the water, or bodyboarding. So that's first thing, some great gloves for kayaking. Then we'll get on to these. These are some hiking socks. I very recently got some new hiking boots, and so these are by the sock company Country, and just some socks which should be brilliant for hiking. Put in my camping, my hiking boots, and for hiking and camping and trekking and all that. And the last item I got is a Decathlon 4-class pillow, however you pronounce that. And this is just a pillow for camping, because one thing I've learned from camping and doing multiple camps, especially one I did in the summer with my church, is that pillows take up so much room, and you don't want it to be left out because it might get dirty or wet, and you can't have that with a pillow. So you need this big bag, and it just takes up so much room. So this should be brilliant. It's a great pillow. Again, been using this with my sleeping bag to camping, and it's the same brand that my sleeping pad's made out of. And yeah, a really small pillow. Really warm, and you can use this either as an inflatable one or a stuff pack one, which is brilliant. And then I'm really hoping to do a full review on that. And then the last thing is in this pouch, I've got firstly this, which comes with my kayak paddle. I think it's to keep it together or something. I'll be totally honest, don't really know what these are for. Came with my kayak paddle. And then this is a really exciting stuff. So firstly, stormproof matches by Life Systems. These are lifeboat matches, or stormproof, or whatever you want to call them. You can submerge these underwater when lit and they won't go out. Really good quality matches. Really hoping to use them, and they'll be brilliant for survival situations. And then Opinel's a knife brand that I've been using in a lot of my videos for like food prep, seen as a really great food prep knife. And I got a couple more Opinel products. So the first thing is this peeler, folds away, and so should be brilliant for camping and outdoors, because I absolutely love outdoor cooking, so that should be brilliant for that. And then the next thing is this, which I'm super excited about, and it's an Opinel saw. Now I can't show that too much, as this video will get taken down, but it's basically like a massive version of the knife. That's what it looks like, and it's a saw. So yeah, these are some of my favourite like more bushcrafty accessories. Then also things like the socks should be brilliant for outdoors. So that's what I got. I've still got my PFD on from going through that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I would like to say once again that this is not a show-off video. It's not to show off what gear I got. It's just a video to talk about what I got, because I'm really hoping to use it in future videos. Now I've tried to brush over this gear as quickly as possible, as I don't want to, as when I make gear videos like this, they seem to go on for ages and just go on and on and on. So I've tried to brush over it quite fast, and then we'll probably talk about this in single videos that are designated to this gear, reviews of this gear. So I'm really hoping to do more of that. I'm really hoping and looking forward to the adventures to come in 2022. Thanks for watching, and I hope you had a great Christmas and are going to have a great New Year. So thanks for watching. Bye.